Well, here we are, MIPIM. So MIPIM has started 3 days of networking, meeting with lenders and seeing other brokers. The world of finance centres around this event every year. We're into the thrust of it already and we look forward to the rest of the week. Away we go. So we've just come out of the breakfast meeting with Trowers Hamlins. Thanks to Chen for the invitation. What a great start to the morning. A very good informative introduction from Suzanne, who talks about demographic changes to the world at this moment in time, or specifically to the UK, and the economic implications that that creates. So thought-provoking start to the morning. Away we go to their next meeting.
So my name is Hilton. I'm Managing Director and founding partner of Glenhawk. Myself and my great partner Guy Harrington launched Glenhawk in 2018. I met Guy, a bit of a chance opportunity, and we were both aligned in what we wanted for the industry. We felt we could bring something that was a bit cheaper, alternative, focused on customer service. And we've now been going for 8 years. We've got 60 staff, 400 million under management. We've got 3 unbelievable institutional funding lines, and we're here in MIPIM. Which we come to every year, hosting numerous events, 45, 50 people over the course of the next 3 or 4 days, including Empire, of course.
Daly from Glenhawk, thank you very much for inviting us to a fantastic lunch. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Tell us a little bit about your new role, because you've come into Glenhawk, and what are you doing that's different from what Glenhawk were doing previously?
So everyone knows Glenhawk is a very well established bridging lender with a great reputation, typically doing loans of a couple $100,000 up to a few million.
We do bridging and development finance, refurbishment finance. That's across commercial assets, residential assets, first charge lending, second charge lending.
I've joined and we're really focusing on that bigger ticket market.
Yes.
So we're looking at loans, typically £5–10 million up to 50. Super criteria light, not focused on ticking boxes and that kind of thing.
This is a relationship business, and I don't think you can be in this without being relationship driven.
It's about brokers and clients bringing us problems and us solving them.
You are the solver.
We are the problem solvers.
I'm glad you said that.
We are the problem solvers. We're not about criteria and systems and passing you from pillar to post.
When I'm representing a client, the one thing that is the most important thing is when I speak to a lender, I want to know that that lender, when they tell me, yes, we've got appetite for this, yes, we want to do this deal, and they say yes, I can progress that deal with confidence, and I know that when I've spoken to you, I can progress that on, and that's the great thing about you and Glenhawk, and that's why we're here, building relationships and doing that side of things.
Yeah, agreed. Look, we've got a really strong track record of working together over the years anyways, and I think that when we say we're going to do something, we do it. One of the things I love about Glenhawk is that there is no real chain of command. It's our credit committee is 2 or 3 people. We talk every day, and we talk about every deal every day.
Yeah.
So it's about no surprises, right? You don't want to pay your val fees, go through your surveyor, everything else, and then change the goalpost at the last minute.
Absolutely, and that's what we want. We want that certainty. We want the comfort. And I've been talking to Guy earlier.
Good.
So I know that we've got that from the main man behind the scenes.
Good to hear.
And so it works, and that's what we're looking for. So it's great that we meet in a nice setting, a nice environment. We've had a lovely lunch. It was forecast to absolutely pour down. It came over a little bit black. It looks a bit black over there, but in reality, if it stays dry during the day, I'm happy with that. We do have to go now, and we do go to the next event, and then we are up into the hills. That might look like we might get rained on, but we are up to there for an evening event there, and then I'll be ready to crash. But I really appreciate the lunch invitation from yourselves.
No trouble.
And thank you for the business that we've done together so far.
Good, thanks very much.
Thank you.